Welcome to my box and whisker plot with hints classwork video. So these are already going to have the answers in it. I'm just going to explain how I came up with the answers here. It says, what is the range of the quarter grades? All I did was take the greatest number minus the smallest number on my box and whisker plot. So I did 96 minus 65. That's how I got 31. It said, what percent are between 79 to 84? Remember, we said each part of the box and whisker plot represents 25%. So this is 79 to 84. So that's 25% of the data. 79 to 96, it's going to go from here all the way to the end. So that's going to include 3 parts of the box and whisker plot. So 25 plus 25 plus 25 is 75%. What is the upper extreme? I was just looking for the largest number, not on the number line, but on my box and whisker plot, which is 96. Okay, it says if a student with an average of 88 for the quarter was added to the box and whisker plot, how would the box and whisker plot change? Okay, so if 88's going to be added, well, the upper extreme isn't going to change because we know the biggest number is 96. The lower extreme is not going to be touched because that's the lowest number. Okay, and 88's larger than that. The range is not going to be affected because 88 is less than 96 and it's greater than our smallest number, which was 65. So the median is going to increase here because it's going to push everything this way because we'd be adding a number right about here and it would kind of shift things so the median would increase. Okay, because the median right now is 84. So that would change it to a greater number. Okay, so choice B. Suppose another grade is added to the data set. Which of the following grades would be considered as an outlier? In other words, too small or too large based on the above box and whisker plot, and that would be 55 because the smallest number is 65, so 55 would kind of be that outlier. Okay, I know 97 was a choice, and it's not. It's greater than our upper extreme, but it's not. It'd be fairly close to the data, but look where 55 would be way over here. So that would be our outlier. Okay, number 7. What part is missing here? Remember, the box is cut somewhere, so that's the median. Okay, there's not a line cutting through the box. Okay, we have the lower extreme, we have the lower quartile, and upper extreme. Okay, this is a double box and whisker plot. We have 2 box and whisker plots on the same number line. It says, what is the median of Washington Nationals? I have to look here. Right here is the median, and I look down, it's 3. Okay, which statements about these appear to be true? In one game, the Nationals scored 10 points. It probably should say runs. We don't say points in baseball. So right here, yes, you can tell they scored 10 points because the upper extreme was 10. So they scored 10 runs. There are more elements in the lower quartile on the opponent's plot than on the Washington Nationals plot, since the whisker on the opponent's plot is longer. No, we can't really tell anything about that. Okay, the interquartile range for the Nationals is smaller. Well, let's see. It goes from here to here, and this quartile range goes from here to here. No, the Nationals is not smaller. It's actually larger. Okay, look at this box compared to this box. Okay, both the Nationals and their opponents scored fewer than 7 runs in 15 of their games. Okay, that is true. Okay, they scored fewer than 7 runs in 15 of their games. And you're probably thinking, well, how do you know that? Well, okay, we know that this represents 20 games, right? So 15 games is going to be 15 out of 20 is 75%. So it's going to be this part, and this part. Okay, and for this one, this part, and this part. So look, they scored fewer than 7 in 15 of the games. Yes, they did, because here's 7 right here. Okay? And then the range of the scores for the opponents is greater than the range of the nationals. Yes, look how big this range is. This is 15 minus 0, and this is about 10 minus 0. So yes, the opponent's range is bigger. Is it possible to determine the score of a game based on the box and whisker plots? The answer is no. You can't tell what the score of each game was by this. We can just get a snapshot of the 20 games and how many runs they scored. Okay, that concludes our video on box and whisker plot with hints classwork. I hope you have a great day.